Hello guys, what's going on today? It's me, Bruins. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm commentating the third period of the Bruins and Blues. Game 3, what the hell? Game 1, period 3. Not doing this live, I'm doing this on DVR so I can really forward fast through the commercials. And, yeah, it's going to be nothing but raw content. That belongs to me. This all belongs to the right to the NHL. NBC, Boston Bruins, St. Louis Blues, TD Garden. And NBC, do not sell any of this, or else I will go to jail. And probably so will you. Anyway, Bergeron will go in against Sundqvist to begin the third, tied up at 2 in Game 1 of the 2019 Stanley Cup Finals. There's Brian Marchand and Alex Steen. And the third is underway. Sundqvist winning the face-off, back to the point, and now Alex Pietrangelo behind the net. I am pretty familiar with both of these teams. That puck's going to be cleared, and we get a stoppage of play. Take a look at the Blues and what they have done, I believe, earlier this game. Colton Parayko, as you see right there, he's going to make the quick pass to Sundqvist off the terrible board play by Pastrnak, and then Jay Bouwmeester with the pass down front, and that was just a great shot by Brian Shen, excuse me. Shen scored the first goal, and Tarasenko scored the second. 2-0 Blues, and then McAvoy and Coyle tied up for Boston. Marchand's got in another stoppage of play. Also now this belongs to Geico. I know they are showing that on the top of the screen, but hoping since both of these goalies are playing like Duncan in their commercial, absolutely lights out for the most part. Hopefully they'll give me some slack. And there is Jay Bouwmeester, face-off won by the Bruins. Charlie McAvoy flips it into the zone here in TD Garden. Game 1, best of 7. Parayko passes the puck out to Shen. Back to Parayko. Up the boards. And now the pass to Shen. Shen in, partially blocked. Schwartz in front of the net. Now Chara, he's going to flip it out to Joakim Nordstrom. Nordstrom with a nice pass. Corrali, he shoots, saved by Binnington. Right on the netminder, and a good save. Well, Game 3, Game 2, Wednesday, 8 o'clock on NBCSN. You can stream it on the go as well on the NBC Sports app. Gotta do that stuff when you commentate these live columns. Anyway, Coyle wins the face-off. Carlo, the shot kick save. Johansson lost it behind the net. Pietrangelo had it for a moment. Coyle gets it back from O'Reilly, and O'Reilly stumbles. Coyle the pass to Johansson. And Coyle out front, he just missed the shot. Good play by Dunn. Now he'll flip it out to Perron. Back to O'Reilly, picked off by Carlo at center. Gives it to Coyle. Edmondson had a cheap shot on David Backes earlier in the contest. Coyle makes a move on Pietrangelo. Heinen and Edmondson behind the net. Perron's got it now. Johansson makes a play. Johansson then seals the puck. Taken in by Heinen. Now Pietrangelo with the pass. Connor Clifton, who actually scored the first goal. My bad, it was not Coyle. It was Clifton and McAvoy for Boston. DeBrusk out front, tried to fit through the goal crease. And Rask plays it behind the net. And 18 gets there. That was Thomas. Rizzo gave him a nudge. Now at the point, Bouwmeester's shot was blocked by Krejci. Gives it out to Krejci. That was Backes who blocked it. And now DeBrusk, the pass to Krejci. And no. Pass Clifton. Rask will play it. Hit hard there. And keeping it is Clifton. Out in front to Krejci. Back to Pastrnak. Back to Krejci. Krejci makes a nice move. A backhander and a save made by Binnington. A good hit there by Marchand behind the net. Flings it around. Number 19 taken away by Bergeron, and they call it offside. Schwartz with the giveaway. Krejci, the good pass. The Pastrnak, they're trying to make a move. Excuse me. Trying to make a nice move, and good save by Binnington, who, fun fact, used to play for the Providence Bruins, and he got in a fight with the back then Hershey's goaltender, Conley. I was watching that last night as Corrali flips it into the blue zone. I guess Sean Binnington wants a Bruin prospect. Trying to get revenge against his former team. Rask will touch it, and it will be icing. They're doing one of those split-screen things. Show a commercial in there, show the gameplay. There's Patrick Maroon, the Game 7 hero in the Dallas-St. Louis series back in the second round. Achari and Shen. Shen wins the face-off. Parenko around the net. And now Chara will get it. Passes it to McAvoy. Charlie McAvoy. The pass. Kind of a cross-check there on Corrali. They did not call it. That was Edmondson. Sundqvist, the pass. The shot saved by Rask. Redirected. Just missed. Alex Steen, the back of the net. The veteran. Used to play on the Maple Leafs. McAvoy now behind the net. Zdeno Chara. Big 6'7" captain of this Boston team trying to win his second Stanley Cup. Oh, Achari just leveled Bertuzzo. There was a stoppage of play. I'm not sure why. Here's a Honda Heroes. Honda's not on any of this either, but just an absolute snipe by Vladimir Tarasenko, taking away from Marchand, getting a bit physical. And then there's James Schwartz picking up his glove and Pastrnak this giveaway out front to Tarasenko. Yeah, it was a terrible giveaway of Pastrnak behind the net. Both have 2 goals, 2 assists, a +6 rating. That's the first line for the Blues. Carlo takes a spill as the Blues win the face-off. Brought back in, but Krug will play it. Schwartz with him. Hanging around the boards. McAvoy and Edmondson battle for the puck. And bringing it back in is St. Louis. Rask plays it behind the net very carefully. Krug's going to pass it out in front to Bergeron. And now here's Pastrnak past center. David Pastrnak a shot. And a wrister and a good save by Binnington. Aron. He's got it. Lost it to Pastrnak. Marchand around the net to Bergeron. And if this is to not become an actual video, I'll just commentate the highlights tomorrow. As Binnington loses his blocker. And the whistle is blown. He lost his stick and his blocker. What the heck happened here? Martian's trying to wonder, and he gives Binnington a shove. Ooh. You can see the physicalness really start to pick up in this game. Now Marchand's mouth into the referee. You better be careful. As Binnington, yeah, he just lost his blocker. He tried to, I think, clear the puck or try to make a play on Marchand. That's exactly what he tried to do. He tried to play the puck, losing his stick, and the Marchand just gave him a little nudge. Don't worry, the Blues have been doing a couple things to Rask, so it's a little bit of revenge. But you don't see the goalie lose his blocker every day. As Coyle will take the face off, and he might get kicked out. And face off 1. And Johansson couldn't play it. And the shot, a good save on Rask. That was Patrick Maroon, and him and Grzelcyk, and now him and Coyle. Maroon and Coyle. And yes, the physicalness of this game has just amped up. As both teams are just hungry. Both goalies playing lights out, heading into this finals. Patrick Maroon, who actually grew up in St. Louis, so that's kind of cool for him, like for his hometown team. As I just said, he signed the 1-year deal back in 2018 of July. Coming up clutch in this playoffs so far, Tyler Bozak will take the faceoff against Coyle. Coyle will win it. Now Grizzly mishandles the puck to Maroon, and he's trying to get out front. Just missed the pass for Tuzo. Back to the point, Edmondson, who's really been playing physical. Maroon, that one's going to miss the net. Johansson mishandled it. Now Clifton, around the net, passes it past center to Coyle, couldn't connect. Coyle, now Heinen out there. Edmondson, a pass picked off by Clifton, and he'll just flip it into the Boston zone. Looks like they're going for the change. Corrali's going to hit Bomeister, and now Chari, back to Corrali. To the point, Chara, saved by Binnington, and he's still scrambling for it. Corrali up front, they score! Sean Corrali! 3-2 Boston! They get physical. They get in front of the net, making a great screen for Binnington. He cannot control the rebound. Sean Corrali, the game-winning goal in the Winter Classic, and now the game-leading goal in Game 1 of 2019 Stanley Finals. What a year for him! Clutch goals and all. Achari, a shot off of Edmondson's stick, or skate, I should say. But good play by Clifton. Takes away the puck, brings it into the zone. Crowley, blade to stick, no mistake. 3-2 Bruins. Oh, Hinkton just too slow for that one. He said, "Let's go," as he was ready to do the fist pump line. Still 14:39 to go, folks. But third goal of 2019 playoffs. Edmondson knew that was on him. After the cheap shot to Bacchus and then being so physical. Carmack had gone back there, but Raleigh talking to Nordstrom on the bench. TD Garden's pumped. Bruins in front for the first time tonight, by the way. The referee falls down, but he gets right back up. Puck brought in by Boston. Binnington flips it to Pietrangelo. Sundqvist tried to pass it to number 48, or 49, excuse me. And that one's going to be smothered by Rask with 14:25 to go. Rask will get out of the crease. So players are on the bench. They are taking orders from their coaches, and some cases might be drinking a little Gatorade. Bergeron wins the face-off on Sundqvist. You can see the Bruin goal on the top of your screen. Chara and Achari with the assist. Just working hard in front of the net, and it paid off. Bergeron just off his stick, and brought back in by St. Louis. Number 49 is going to be there. Grizzlies going to flip it around the boards. Bergeron a little bit out of his reach, but he gets it back. Bergeron and Sundqvist. Bomeister now. I don't know what they're going to call it. I guess Boston went for a line change. Now the ex-Blue captain David Bacchus is now out there, and he's going to lay the body on Bomeister. Carlo gets that center, making contact with O'Reilly. Perron back to Bomeister. 13:40 to go in regulation. Pietrangelo, pass to O'Reilly, and now he's going to flip it to Brusquill. Pietrangelo back, dumped in by Schwartz. Rask flips it around the boards, and now Bacchus will clear it out of the zone momentarily as Parenko will chop it in. And now here's Baez, excuse me. Krug. And we got a stoppage of play. Krejci's talking to the refs, and looks like 2 minutes for hooking, I believe. We'll go to commercial. Baez. Oh, yeah, it's going to be hit to the head on Krejci. Let me just quickly fast forward through these commercials here. There's Baez. Yep, the headshot by Krejci. Sure was intentional, but I gotta agree with the refs calling that one for sure. And so the Blues will have a 2-minute power play try, even up the score. Tarasenko at the blue line. He's gonna pass it. O'Reilly trying to get to the front of the net. The penalty is illegal, checking to the head, as I thought. Bozak the pass. Out front, Rask makes a nice save. Bergeron tried cleared away, could not. Bozak's got it back. The longtime Maple Leaf. He's going to flip it around and at Vladimir Tarasenko, the man who scored the second goal of the game for St. Louis. Already 30 seconds gone on the power play, though. Parenko. Back. Tarasenko. O'Reilly. Back to the point. Parenko. Back to Tarasenko. Trying to pass it to O'Reilly. This is going to be kept in by Tarasenko momentarily. And now Marchand will just flip it in on the 1-2. Parenko now behind the net. Makes a move on so far the game-leading goal, Corrali. Shen brought in. And a shot and a save by Rask. Good quick save by Tuukka. Schwartz. Back to Perron. Back to Schwartz, who has 2 hat-tricks this postseason. Parenko. Perron. His blast. Saved by Rask. Looked like it might have went in, but he might have tipped it wide. McAvoy. Corrali's hit by Thomas. Thomas now tries to give it to Perron. And Nordstrom can't keep it out of the zone. Puck battle. Perron's got it. McAvoy intercepts the pass towards O'Reilly. Nordstrom. And now Corrali's got it. And he's going to make it a 1-on-3. And he finally just flips it in. Binnington plays it around the net. Pietrangelo and the last gasp for this power play for St. Louis. Schwartz to pass to Shen. Clifton's there. And Rask deep in his net. They killed it off. Perron. Pass to Schwartz. Save made by Rask. Perron now. Back to Schwartz. Mishandled. Clifton was there. Oh, and he hits Thomas. And now Perron's going to hit Clifton. Trying to get some revenge out here, I see. Krug and now Perron getting in front of the net. Schwartz. And he's on Krug. No call. I might have to see the replay on that one before I can lose it. But anyway, another pass behind the net. Krejci. Back out front. McAvoy just missed it. Chari might have tipped it. Oh, and then Krug absolutely lays out Thomas. Torrey Krug without a helmet. He might even get a charging for that when the referees are putting him in restraint. Oh my. A freight train on skates. Thomas. Watch this. Trying to play the puck. Oh man. Torrey Krug. Beautiful hit. Oh. Nicholas Cronwall in the house of what? But I want to take a look at this. Perron didn't get with it. And then Krug, try and get revenge. I see why. Perron, he's going to hit him. He's going to bring him down. He's not going to let go of him. Tries to put him in a headlock. Yes, that should 100% be a penalty. I don't know why it's not. And he almost sees him in the head. Krug gets revenge. Oh, a blatant missed call there on the referee's job. And the crowd's applying Krug. Oh my, a missed call. Maybe the worst this postseason. How can you not call that? Perron was all over Krug. And I guess a broken stick on Bozak as well. A lot of action. Oh my gosh. A missed call in St. Louis. Krug with an amazing hit. 28-25 of the Boston hits. And I'm honestly surprised there is not a penalty out of all of that. Between a slashing, a charging, and a whatever the heck David Perron did. Oh my gosh. Columbus did that to Boston as well, I believe, as puck's cleared out to center. Momeister's got it. Out of the pass to O'Reilly. Tarasenko made the pass. And O'Reilly's going to flip it into the zone. Chara. Oh, another good hit. Oh, now Baez. Johansson's going to flip it in. Coyle was with them. And now Coyle and Bomeister behind the net. Edmondson's there. And now it's a 3-on-1 assault. As Bergeron comes in to try and save the day and get the puck. And another puck jam. Bergeron out front takes a shot. Misses wide. Carlo. The back pass looking for Marchand. Blair gets in front of that. Carlo now. On Edmondson. That was a nice hit there. Pasternak made the hit on Thomas. Tarasenko flips it out of the zone. And it's going to be David Krejci who's going to play it. Krejci making a nice move on Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo loses the puck. Under 9 minutes to go in regulation. Binnington will smother this one as Krejci is right there. 8:52 to go. Missed penalties and great checks. Live in Boston. Krejci in to take the face off against Bozak. Krejci wins it. Man, DeBrusk with a shot. A quick save by Binnington. Caught that one with the glove. Oh my. Now, for player safety reasons on that David Perron incident, can a player really stay on top of you for more than 5 seconds and start cross-checking you and hit your helmet off? And for Krug, way to get revenge. You could easily call that charging, but it's a Stanley Cup final. That's all I can say. And the referees are going to be really hard calling these things as Alexander Steen flips that one around the boards. Grzelcyk and Sundqvist get in for a second. That puck goes around the net. Easter missed the net. Now Grzelcyk's got it. To Clifton. Hunter Clifton, pump fakes, goes around the net. Parenko's there. Nordstrom has it now. 8 minutes to go in regulation. Achari and Bouwmeester in the puck battle. Corrali. Oh, for Nordstrom just missed. Bouwmeester now behind the net. Gives it out front to Parenko. Making a nice move is Schwartz. Schwartz going in with Shen and it couldn't go through. Corrali. Flipped in by Boston. Another line change. Binnington. Oh, and Pasternak almost hit him there. Tarasenko. The pass to center. Entering into the Bruins zone. Not doing anything in St. Louis. Now Marchand. 2v2. And the man lost his stick. That was Tarasenko. And now Pasternak will beat Pietrangelo to the puck. He gets his stick back, or excuse me, grabs something though. And now Shen flips it in. Perron with Krug. Chara flips it out. Brought down by Parenko into the Bruin bench. No penalty because it did not clear the glass. Bouwmeester with a little kind of cheap shot to Sean Corrali there. Once again, the physicalness and the non-referee calls are certainly going to be up the ante in this, so. There's Jakob Nordstrom, long-time Red Wing from Sweden. There's Thomas. There's Johansson and Perron, the two left wingers. Coyle wins another face-off against O'Reilly. That one's shot from center, saved by Binnington, and now Blues will regain possession. Flipped in by Bayer. Rask plays it around to Krug. Torrey Krug. Pass to DeBrusk. Coyle's with them. What in the world's going on here, player? And Coyle. Backus. Coyle was trying to get this. He was trying to get the screen pass. The cross ice. And Blair with interference all the way. And Coyle just trying to defend himself here. I mean, Baez. What is he doing? Good pass. That was Johansson. My bad. I thought it was DeBrusk. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Blyes, why you just Sammy Blyes? Sorry if I'm calling him Blair, but what are you doing there, buddy? Anyway, Marchand wins the face-off to Krug, to McAvoy, to Krejci, to Bergeron out front. Might even blocked it. Krug past Marchand, just missed the net. Bruins with a power play goal, trying to make it a 2-goal game. That'll honestly end it, but you don't know. So I'm in 40 to go on the PP, and Krug slides down, trips the blue, but I ain't gonna call it. Rask will play it to Charlie McAvoy, whose young gun is only going up in price by the day, by the way. One of you card collectors out there. Pastrnak listen along the wall. Bergeron past to Krug, nearly tipped in by Pastrnak. Bergeron to Bozak, and as he clears the puck, and I hate to be corny here, but I can insert a certain commercial on that David Perron play. Hey ref, you missed a couple goals. 5.5 minutes to go in regulation, 55 seconds to go on the power play. What are you guys gonna think about that one? Anyway, Krejci plays it along the wall. Clifton. Back to Johansson. Back to Clifton. Back to Grzelcyk. To the point Grzelcyk. Back to Bergeron. Just at Clifton's reach. As we approach 5 minutes left in regulation. Clifton. Pass to Krejci. Over the middle, just out of DeBrusk's reach. Pass to Clifton. Johansson behind the net. Johansson makes a move. Couldn't get the shot off. Krejci couldn't get the backhander. Johansson still trying to keep the puck away. Now Johansson passes it to Grzelcyk. DeBrusk was in front of the net. And now Clifton. The pass to Johansson. Power play time is up. But Johansson shoots just over. And that one's going to ricochet back into play. That's Parenko. Here's it. Baez hit there by Clifton. Now Grzelcyk flings it up the ice to Achari's stick. And now Tarasenko. Back to Pietrangelo. Schwartz. Does it get to McAvoy? McAvoy almost caught with the penalty there. As Shen all by himself, but Corrali gets there. Tarasenko. The pass out of play. 3:56 to go. The last commercial break in regulation. It is overtime or bust here for St. Louis when we come back. Faceoff taken in Rask's and Shen beats Achari in that. And now puck taken out to center and cleared back in by the Bruins. Binnington. Kept in by Boston, just missed. Now Pietrangelo behind the net. Alex Pietrangelo, one of the league's better defensemen. He's out in front to James Schwartz, and that shot just missed. Rask might have gotten a piece of it. What the heck's going on over there? Like I just saw Schwartz trying to hit somebody. It looks like Perron and McAvoy. Or Schwartz and McAvoy, excuse me. This is the Schwartz line. So now Shen shoots, they made. Chara trying to get past Shen. And Pietrangelo actually took the shot. Schwartz mishandles it. Ballmeister. Pietrangelo. Taken away by Carlo. A quiet game, but a huge part of this Bruins team. Brought in by Marchand. Krejci almost had it. Parenko now in the corner. They try to steal away from him. Maroon around the net. Krug flips it back in. Ballmeister. Passing it to Perron. O'Reilly off his stick, and Rask is just going to play it to the side. O'Reilly. Pass to Maroon out front. Save made by Rask. Ballmeister. The shot just missed. Carlo and O'Reilly behind the net. And Carlo is on O'Reilly. Now his helmet falls off. There might even be a checking here on Carlo. Good play by Tarasenko. The nice spin move out in front actually deflected off of Schwartz. And there will be no penalty, by the way. The Blues are going to actually, once they call their timeout, yes, they will. Game 2 Wednesday night in TD Garden. Game 3 Saturday in Scottrade in St. Louis. Game 4, same deal. All games start at 8, I want to say. Eastern time, that is. What a turnaround for that man right there. He is the replacement coach when they fired Mike Yeo. Blues were the worst team in the league. Jordan Binnington came along, and now here they are in the Stanley Cup final. But they need to score a goal or two in 2 minutes and 13 seconds to win or go to OT. And Binnington's going to the bench. They're going to pull him with 2:13 to go. I would say it's a little too early, but they did just call their timeout. We'll see. It is a 1-goal game. Blues are going to make it 6-on-5. Bergeron and Ryan O'Reilly to take the face-off. And Bergeron's going to win it behind the net of Rask. Chara flings it out. Marchand trying to clear it. O'Reilly keeps it in. 6-on-5 for probably another 2 minutes. Chara passes down front to Marchand. Marchand makes a move. Brad Marchand going for the empty net. He's not going to make it. Perron back out front to Krejci. Banks off the wall. Parenko. He's going to lose it. Marchand the empty net. He scores. Brad Marchand. 4-2 Boston. Dagger in game 1. Schenn played a bad play. Tried to clear it. And Marchand's got to make no mistake burying the empty netter. Just missed. Perron tries to flip it around the boards. Parenko. And Tarasenko is actually the one that misplayed it. My bad. The Bruins, barring an absolute miracle by St. Louis, will take a 1-0 lead heading into next Wednesday. Binnington flips it in. Parenko to Steen. Nothing but desperation left here for St. Louis. Steen's just going to bring it in. Rask will play it. Minute and a half to go in regulation. Binnington's going to the bench again, so 6-on-5 again. Tarasenko is shot blocked out front by Chara. Oh, and Chara's holding his wrist. As Corrali looked for a second of the game, he was tripped, but they're not going to call nothing. Could not get a fair shot at the empty net there, but I'm not going to complain. 2-goal game with minute 8 to go. Steen still has it. Past the blue line. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Tarasenko and Carlo go down. Marchand now. Tarasenko to Schwartz. Back to Schenn. He has scored right here, and Perron's shot was blocked by Bergeron. Bruins are blocking everything. Pietrangelo flips it into the boards. 40 seconds left. Krug flips it past center Perron. Net is still empty. Krejci got hit. Marchand just missed the empty net. Schenn. Time is officially run out for the Blues. Shot denied by Krug. Carlo fell off the hit by Perron. A 13.3 to go. Bruins fans are dying to hear what happened to Zdeno Chara. I'll actually see it right here. He blocks a shot off his wrist. It's off his jersey. And there is blood pouring out. Ooh. Look away. If you are not a fan of that stuff, I'm okay with this, but off his arm, off his jersey. Thank goodness in at least him in the head, at least him in the jersey or the helmet. Ugh. Scary moment there for Chara. He just came back after not playing Game 4 of the Carolina series, but Bruins will win Game 1, and they hope to have Chara and Wagner back for Game 2 at least. Shot missed wide, Corrali. Franco trying to play it. He's making a nice move. And that shot saved by Rask. Rebound. Puck is loose. Rask makes the save again. His helmet's off. Zeros are on the clock. The game is technically over. Rask makes the save. Oh my gosh. They cannot afford to lose another player here, Boston. They barely won this game. Luckily, Rask's okay. And there's the final. Yes, 4-2. Maggie Boys the first, congratulating them. Pasternak. The Bruins beat the Blues 4-2 in Game 1 of 2019 Stanley Cup Final. Well, if you guys want me to commentate more periods, just commentate the highlights, let me know as they play by the river here in TD Garden. I'm Bruins Straight 2.0 signing off. Yeah, what are they trying to do, get in the net? By the way, that Perron play was totally a penalty. Cheers.